Hello YouTubers, it's Championdjk coming at you again with another 10 Car Tuesday episode, and we're going to do another Johnny Lightning episode. As I've been acquiring a lot more Johnny Lightning, I've been able to do some 10 Car Tuesdays, and that's fantastic. It's nice to take a look at something other than Hot Wheels and whatever else. So, we're going to start with this one right here. This is the 65 Pontiac Catalina 2x2. In the 60s Sizzle series from Johnny Lightning. This was apparently a new tooling when this particular model came out. I've already cut it open. This particular one is from 2007, is the copyright date anyhow, and we're going to go ahead and open it up. So, Johnny Lightning packaging is always kind of interesting because they have done some different stuff over the years. This one does get a box, which I'm a fan of the box. Does the car even fit in there, though? Let's check it out right off the bat. Yeah, it fits. It barely fits, but it fits. So that's cool. It's actually cool that I guess it kind of fits a little snug in there. So maybe I'll save that box. I don't know. But here it is. Here's your Catalina. That's overall pretty nice looking casting. It's definitely kind of heavy in the back here. It looks like it's kind of leaning upward. I don't know if the natural stance of the car kind of looked that way as is, but this one definitely has that kind of, like, I'm starting to rake to it, but it's pretty cool. And here it is, opening hood. You get a little bit of detail in there in the motor area. Hood closes okay. Fair amount of detail. The color leaves a little bit to be desired. It's kind of a beige-ish cream color. It's got quite a bit of detail to it though, and it's definitely not a bad one. I kind of dig it. I think it's kind of cool. Round 2 did release this tooling in a more recent release of Johnny Lightning, and it does look very nice as well. Definitely a better color, but pretty cool. So this one's metal body, metal base, rubber tires, red line wheels. Looks good. All right, so that's car number 1. Car number 2, we're going to take a look at 2 of these actually. These are the 1999 Dodge Viper GTS tooling from Johnny Lightning, and it's one of the better, I guess it's probably the best Johnny Lightning tooling of a Dodge Viper. They do a couple different Dodge Viper toolings, and this one I think is probably the best. They do an RT10 that I think is just way whack out of scale. Looks crazy. So this is from the Coca-Cola Vintage Collection Edition. These would have came out, 2004 is the copyright date. Here's the car. It's a nice looking Viper. I think there's 3 total toolings, Dodge Viper. The wing is plastic. They did a good job color matching the wing to the body of the car. The car is a very nice color. It's got a nice sheen to it. Really nice color blue. We do have a fair amount of detail, of course. And then we got some Coca-Cola livery stuff on here, which is not something I really care about. But we do have metal body, metal base. We do have plastic tires. These are my least favorite Johnny Lightning tires. I don't think they use them currently. I could be wrong. This is the graphic actually that's on the hood of the car. So you get this, I guess, to look at it. Johnny Lightning's interesting, like I said, with their packaging. There's always something weird going on with it. Not current Johnny Lightning, though. They don't really do too much with it, which is fine because I'm not a packaging guy. But there it is. So, pretty nice looking car nonetheless. And then I've got another same car, so it's a Dodge Viper GTS, and another Coca-Cola. And this is a different Coca-Cola series. This one just says Coca-Cola brand, and this one is from 2003. So this would have been from the year before. Could have been 2004. Copyright date is 2003. Anytime I'm going to say the dates on these right now, it's going to be the copyright date. Let's go ahead and open it up. Wow, that opened very easy. And it's weird, they have a separate blister for this top piece. Very elaborate packaging, and all that's up here is this Coca-Cola brand piece of cardboard. That's it. That's all it is. It's not a sticker. It's not anything. Just a piece of cardboard. I do save some of the stuff from these Johnny Lightning things. They might be good for like dioramas or something later on. If you want to put up like, I don't know, a big Coca-Cola billboard or something. I don't know. So this one does have metal base. It does have metal body. It's got a green interior. It's got Santa Claus. Again, that is a plastic piece. We got taillight detail. We got headlight grille detail. Looks pretty good. The rubber tires are good on this one. No plastic tires, which is nice. And all in all, it looks okay, but I would definitely say that this one looks better. That color blue is just fantastic. And even though these wheels here are rubber too, I don't know, the look of them doesn't look really appropriate for a Viper. They just look like steel wheels. They don't really look like anything, I don't know, that you'd see on a Dodge Viper. So there is that. And then next we're going to look at this one right here. Johnny Lightning. This is a lot of people like this casting, right? It's a 79 Ford Mustang. Fox body. I didn't know they started at 79. That seems early. But 2001 is when this came out. So it's just JL Collection, another Playing Mantis era. Go ahead and open it up. These older Johnny Lightning open pretty satisfyingly. Easy. No weird extra with the packaging on that one. Just cardboard. This looks awesome, actually. I don't have any other versions of this tooling from Johnny Lightning to my knowledge. I don't think I do. I liked this one when I saw it because of the color. The color looks awesome with this kind of like metallic orange and then the flat black accents. Look great. So this one has a metal body, has a metal base. You can tell it's an older Johnny Lightning by the style of base it's got on here. Copyright date's 1999. So, and by older, I mean an older tooling, not necessarily an old release, but it does have rubber tires, Goodyear tires. Interior looks fairly detailed. And all in all, that is a pretty nice one. I must say it's a really, I don't know, cool looking car. The stance is a little weird. The size of the tires are a little weird. And I mean, it doesn't look super realistic, but it does look cool. And that's cool with me. All right, so moving on. Next one we got is this one right here. This is a limited edition new casting, and it is a Hummer H2. So here's this. This is copyright date 2003. Go ahead and open this one. I need 2 hands for it. Didn't want to come undone right away. And here that is. These Hummers are pretty cool. I've actually put headlights in one of these castings before. It's a 1-rivet construction. It is all metal body, metal base. This is just a kind of gloss black with some flat black accents, which actually look really good. And then this one has prototypical wheels. Those are actual Hummer style wheels, which is cool. Very detailed. Obviously not to scale. It's small. I mean, it's not even longer than a Viper, which, you know, Johnny Lightning just isn't to scale. They just aren't. This is very heavy, though, being all metal. And quite detailed as well. Tan interior. Rolls super well. That's actually pretty good looking, I would say. Now, it's one thing to rag on Johnny Lightning because they're not to scale. The nice thing about it, if you're like a Plano case display person, they all typically will fit in Plano cases because they don't make the castings too long. So for display purposes, they're pretty cool. For diorama purposes, you know, you got to play with the perspective a little bit probably to get them to look correct with, you know, other castings and other toolings. So, because some are closer to 1/64 scale than others, and generally they run a little bit small. Some of them do run a little bit big though as well. All right, so that was 5 cars, and the next 5 cars we're going to look at are more modern Johnny Lightning. So here we have this one right here. This is Street Freaks. This is from Street Freaks 2018 Release 3, and this is the 75 Chevy Corvette. These Street Freaks releases just come with a little card like that with some artwork, which is kind of cool, and then it lists the other cars that are in the series. Oh, and then this one also has Freak Facts. It tells you what color it is. I like this packaging, and it tells you how limited it is, 1 of 2,500. There's that. If you want to read that stuff, this is version B. And not a huge fan of this casting, but it looks pretty good. Number 49. It's got a plum color to it with like a pink or magenta striping. Plastic wheels. Metal base, metal body. Blown motor. This motor actually feels... I think the motor is actually metal. It is. So that's kind of cool. Still wish it would have had rubber tires. I don't really like... I mean, Johnny Lightning's plastic wheels are not that bad, but... I don't know. I still think they should have rubber tires always. But looks okay. There it is. All right, so next up, we're going to take a look at this. This is the 1967 Buick GS 400 in Regal Black, limited 1 of 2,500. This is from Classic Gold Release 3 and 2018 Classic Gold Release 3, version B. Go ahead and open it up. And there you go. So we might as well open up 2 of these right away because I've got version B and I've got version A. Here's version A right here. And this combo right here kind of showcases what I do like that Johnny Lightning is doing with their version A and B cars. They're not just a little wheel issue here. They're not just throwing a different color on. They're actually putting different wheels and tires, different trim levels. I don't know if you guys can hear that, but my son is yelling down the stairs for me. But yeah, so different wheels and tires. This one over here is a green color. It is Shadow Turquoise Poly. And it does look quite nice. I definitely like this one actually over the black one. The black one looks good though. So this is an all-metal casting, the black, red interior. This one's got that green and a black interior. Go ahead and get the hood open on one of these. Let's try it. There we go. There's what the motor looks like. It's orange. Yeah, pretty good looking. This one needs a little bit of wheel help there, which I can do off camera. Let's see if the motor's the same detail. Yeah, of course it is. So there it is. I think it looks nice though. I think it's a nice looking casting. This one I definitely favor, I think, over the black one, but they do both look pretty good. All right, so that's number 7 and 8. So we got 9 and 10 left over. And again, these are both the same two, and from the same series as the last 2 scenes. So we got this 63 Corvette. Yeah, if you want to read those classic facts, not freak facts on these ones. This is the Daytona Blue Poly in version A. And there it is. It's a very navy-ish blue. Again, the tire's a little wonked on it, but we can that's definitely fixable, and I will do that off camera. That's one thing. If you don't know the way that Johnny Lightning's rubber tires are constructed, they're actually kind of interesting. They're 3-piece wheels where they have a rubber tire, they have like a hubcap situation going on, and then they have the actual plastic wheel that's attached to the axle itself. They're really easy to do wheel swaps on because of that. You don't even have to take the axles apart. You can actually just swap out the hubcap thing too. This one should have an opening hood, and I'm not going to bother trying to open it because it's really tight there. But it does look pretty good. Corvette, split window Corvette. And it looks like the base is on a little weird on this one though. You see how it's like flat flush with there? And then it comes up a little bit right here. So I don't think it's on quite 100% straight, which seems to be an ongoing issue with premium diecast brands that are based in the U.S. So here's that one. But then we get version B. And version B, I think, for this car, blows it out of the water in look in this custom candy apple red. I mean, look at that. Do they have the same classic facts? I didn't really pay attention here when I ripped this packaging, so hang on. I'm just looking to see if they verbatim are the same. Oh, no, they're not, so definitely different. So that's cool for version A and version B. They actually use different classic facts. So 1963 Chevy Corvette in this beautiful color red, candy apple red. And I love these wheels from Johnny Lightning. Those wheels look fantastic. And these BF Goodrich radials. We can check and see if the hood will open on this one in a minute. Very nice Corvette logo and Corvette emblem back there. Very nice amount of detail. This one is a beauty. I think it looks very good. And this one probably is pretty close, I would guess, to actual 1/64 scale. And just because I got one close. Oh my God. Here's an Auto World. I don't think it's a 63, but this is a ultra red too, so it's kind of nice. We're getting a look at that. What year is this one? 67. But they are fairly close in size. Johnny might be a little bit bigger, and this should technically be true 1/64 scale, even though it's in the deluxe regular Auto World. But it does look pretty nice. All right, so there's that. And here's this. I like it. I love these wheels. I love the way this car looks. I think it looks absolutely fantastic. Let's see if I can get the hood open. It's really tight. It actually hurts the banging on my knuckles here. Almost got it. Almost got it. That's about as far as I can get it. It is like super tight, and I don't want to chip this paint. I don't want to chip this beautiful red paint, so I'm not going to. But the interior is tan. Metal base again. Looks really good. So if you see any of the standard releases of Johnny Lightning before round 2 took over of this casting, I don't think any of them look all that spectacular. But this particular one, I think looks awesome. I mean, this one's no slouch either. It does look good from kind of like a stock Corvette standpoint, but this one just, I don't know, the color, I love it. It's almost ultra red color, and I love those wheels and tires, and I just think that combo is really awesome. All right, so that's it. That's 10 cars. So there you go. You got the Corvettes. We'll just recap it. This Buick. Dig it. Dig the black one too. And then we got the Hummer. We got this Vette. A couple Corvettes in this one. This one's really cool. This Fox Body Mustang. Pretty sweet. And we had 2 of these Vipers, which are all right. Definitely dig this blue color too. And then the Pontiac Catalina. All right, so that's going to be it for this episode of 10 Car Tuesday. Thank you guys again, as always, for watching. Check out my playlists and all that good stuff. And have a great day.